What's up, beautiful black people? It's your girl, Cook. I used to be dropping off those tips, hacks, and secrets to make your everyday life hassles easier, but today we back with something else. Today we're getting into part 2 of Cook Crumble. I'm talking about Cook Crumble 2.0. Let's get into it. So, like I just mentioned, in the past I was giving, just a little bit of tidbits of hacks and secrets that can help you along your way. But now I'm just gonna shoot the shit because I need to be able to do more with this content. Yes, do more as in repurpose. Yes, you will be seeing this on other platforms. Well, probably not this far, but when I get to dropping gems and stuff, I'm gonna be repurposing that because I don't have time to keep recording all this content. But that's besides the point, as I digress. How the breakdown would be, because I love to give people an outline and what to expect. We'll do a morning rant like we're doing now. We'll do an afternoon rant like we'll do later, and we'll do a final thought, something to wrap up all. Now, my morning rant will be about an episode of Iyanla Fits My Life I watched yesterday, and it was so good to me. It was so good to me, and something that I took from that was, were you raised or did you grow up among family? Ooh. And that thing had sat down in my spirit on me last night when I was watching it, and it had a hold on me, because at first I didn't really want to watch the episode because it was about a worrisome child. Her father had wrote in because she had lost her mother due to the justice system, and she had led astray. She had her life was just all over the place, and they wrote in like she was the problem. Her mom, her aunt, her grandmom all felt like she was the problem. But Iyanla sat down and told them folks, baby, no, y'all raised her. Or did y'all not? A lot of times the parents be wanting to put it on the children, but you forget that you raise this person. Yes, don't get me wrong, I understand that the world has put their hands on that child and they have left their mark, but at the end of the day, you had those foundational aspects, and if you miss the mark on those, you cannot be upset with this child. Now, she asked this child, did you feel like you were raised or did you grow up among family? And that baby broke down in that time because she knew in that moment that she had just grew up among family. So I will ask you, were you raised or did you just grow up among family? How was the difference? How can you tell? Me personally, I was definitely raised because Cobra didn't play that. And I mean out of the grasps of my grandmothers and my aunts, because there was a lot of them. There was a lot of people around to watch me. But when I was not in those moments, I did feel like I grew up among family, because a lot of times I wasn't being watched. I wasn't being corrected in my wrongdoings. And if no one was around to correct me for so long, babe, I thought I was right. But as soon as the summer was over and I came home to my mama, she got all that together. You hear me? Because in Alabama, I was outside. I was here, I was there, because that's just how the environment was. It was loving, welcoming, nurturing, okay? Or so they thought. But in these streets, my mama them knew Atlanta was different. So I ain't even ride the bus till high school, huh? I would say that I was raised, but there were moments where I felt like I was just growing up around family or among family. Get out in the comments. Let me know how you feel, man. And before I forget, let's check in. I want to introduce you all to the feelings wheel. And today, let's see, it is Friday. So I always feel a little bit more on the happy side on Fridays. But I would say that I am feeling optimistic, yet hopeful, but I'm mostly feeling optimistic. Like, I'm positive about what's in front of me. I feel like I can tackle my day. I feel like I have what I need. I'm prepared. So how are you feeling? Take a look at the feeling wheel and let me know. But don't worry, we're checking in again this afternoon. And just like that, we're back with our midday check-in, afternoon check-in, or whatever you want to call it. Now, for my afternoon rant, what I want to talk about was the hood. We don't understand how important it is to be aware and self-aware, especially when you live in the hood. But also when you work in the hood, when you play in the hood for sure. And by play, I mean extracurricular activity, recreational activities, huh? Now, when you young, your family, your parents, or who have you, teach you how to be aware of your surroundings, huh? Because that's something you learn a lot when you're in the hood. But they don't teach you. They don't talk about being socially aware, huh? Being understanding and knowing how to read the room, huh? Because how many people you know just can't read a room? They just come in high, room down here, come in down here, room up here, and it's just not, they don't know how to assimilate, they don't know how to adjust, huh, to the situation. Because at the end of the day, it is great to know what's going on, but it's better to know yourself, your true self, your true character, and others. It's beneficial to learn other personality types, huh? Other communication styles, huh? So you can rise to the occasion when need be. Or you can fall the fuck back when need be too. Because baby, if you at a 10 and I'm at a 3, I'm not finna talk to you. And if I'm at a 10 and you at a 3, I'm liable to punch you. So I'm just gonna remove myself, self-awareness, remove myself from the situation. So yes, it is important to understand yourself, the people around you, because it's the key to life. A lot of times we learn through other people. We learn about ourselves through interactions with other people. But if you ain't interacting with nobody, how you supposed to learn? You be spending so much time by yourself and you still don't even know yourself. So what's the point? Oh, okay. Let's bring up that feelings wheel. All right, there she is. Oh, looking through. Pretty much still happy, I was very much so optimistic this morning. Now your girl's content, I'm feeling that one. Real content. I'm not as optimistic. I have no clue what the hell the rest of the day has in store. But I'm just gonna be, cool and ride it out. Whatever comes at me, it is what it is. And we're back with our evening rant. So first we're going to check in. How are we feeling? Boop. Well, we're very much so still content at this place in time. So that's cool. And what I wanted to talk about was going with your gut. It is so important for us to listen to our bodies. Listen to whatever helps you make decision. For my human design people, that's your authority. If you don't know what that is, get out in the comments and ask your questions if you're interested. Only if you're interested. But listening to your body is literally what helps you figure out what's the next step. And a lot of times we don't. We try to suppress it. Oh, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna. All right. And then you wonder why everything not working out for you, because you ain't doing what the fuck you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to listen to your body. And I'm just trying to put you on game so don't get mad at me. But I'm tired, y'all. Oh, I should have put that in, but that's besides the point. I'll see you guys next week.